Hello everybody, Marie by Design here, and I've come back with a video because I said I would be back once I received my cocktail sticks. They've finally arrived. I said on my description of my last paper bead making video that I was waiting for these. I ordered them just before Christmas. They were supposed to come, estimated date was January the 3rd. Okay, it's took till the 10th. I know the 10th has gone now, but it's took till the 10th for these to arrive. I haven't been able to do any other videos on this. Yes, they came the 10th, but then I had to go out family and vice versa, and then taking care of the house and my kids and all that lot. So I've only been able to do this video today because I've had to hunt for these where I put them. Then I've had to hunt where my beads were, because I said in my last video that once I found my beads I would come back, and once I received my cocktail sticks, because my cocktail sticks are for drying my beads on, and I was going to show you my beading station. So this is that video. And I was going to also, once I found all my nail polishes out, I've got that many different ones, and now I've discovered that some of my nail polishes are no good and some of them have dried up. My top coat, that one's definitely no good because the brush has broken off and it's in the bottle, so that one's no good to use as a top coat. That needs chucking away. I've got to sort all these nail polishes out because they're very old. They're about 5 or 6 years old. They could be more than that. So I need to get some more top coats. I have found some top coats, so I've got all of those, but as you can see they're off empty, some of them, so I've got to get some more because that's what I want to use to paint my beads. I've got a few like bottles of nail polish here that I no longer use. I don't paint my nails because I was constantly painting them and it made my nails weak, so I stopped painting them all together, and I've just gone natural now. And I mean, they're not bad now, but with my condition they are bendy and they're still a bit brittle, but I am trying to strengthen them up with my collagen that I have, my vegan collagen that I have. But I've got some molten metal paints here, nail polishes, and I've got different colours. I've got a silver one, and I've got I think that's bronze anyway, but I've got some polishes with effects as well, so I may do some of those, but I'm going to show you. And I've got that overcoat which does a crackle. I've got I usually buy, well, when I was doing my nails I usually buy Barry M, and you get them from Superdrug. So but that's what I've got, a whole big bag of nail polishes here that I sorted out last night. But yeah, I've got all them nail polishes. Right, I've got 2 bead stations that I wanted to put together. First of all, I got some polystyrene. I did cut it, it's not very good, but I tried to salvage that bit as well off some packaging, and I'm going to tape those together. Then also I have got, where did I put them? These are out of packaging as well. These are going to be my bead stations. I got them out of some furniture packaging from a famous Scandinavian shop. Not IKEA, the other one. And this was in the bottom of the box, so I thought this is stiff enough to stick the things into it. I mean, I could cut that in half and I'll have extras, because these won't last long once you start bodging holes into them. But yeah, so I've got those as well. that I'm going to use as my drying stations. Let me just, for this video, show you this small one, because I'm only going to have time to do a few beads. Let me just tell you something. This came with my bead roller. These were already cut. Then I made my own template by just scoring this out and then using my ruler, and I invented my own bead strips. This is off the back of a poster. The cardboard that was in the packaging, it was a great big sheet. It was bigger than A3, I think. And then I used my metal ruler. This is my metal ruler, and it's a non-slip, so get yourself one of these because they're very, very good, these metal rulers. But please keep it out of damp conditions because it will probably go rusty. So right, so what I did, that was that one off the poster board. Then I had a magazine, so you know, I did magazine strips. And also this is wrapping paper, because they'd got like gold on it, gold foiling on it. I thought those would make nice beads as well, so I did those. So this is all my bag of beads I've done so far. There's a selection. I said I'd be back once I found my 2 beads that I'd made up, which were these beads. Don't know if you can see them, that bead and that bead, and I said I put them somewhere and couldn't find them and I'd be back. So I found them now. I've just got to varnish them and paint them. I think the patterned ones I will just varnish clear, because I may put a thin coating of glitter on. I don't know yet, but I don't want to coat them too much because it's going to wreck the pattern on them. The only ones I'm going to do, and for these beads, I don't want to wreck the gold foil, so for me to put a paint effect on them, it's going to wreck the beads. And these ones are that rolled up. Okay, so for me to paint on that, I'm going to get rid of the gold foil, and that makes it really, really nice, the beads. That's the size that those beads have turned out, doing that style paper. Okay, and these are the ones off the poster board, because some of the poster board off the poster, it's got white in it, white writing, and that's how that bead turned out. So that looks really, really nice, doesn't it? And some of that backing board on my son's poster, it had pink writing in, so that makes a nice bead. I think those ones, these as well, this is off these ones are off the printed magazine. So as you can see, there's patterns on them, but what I'm gonna do is, oh, and I also made this type of bead. This one was made, also made this type of bead, flat shaped one. That was done by doing strips, and it produced, if you do like a long strip, that's the type of bead you'll get without the point on it. The flat shaped papers, that is the type of bead you'll get, like a bicone. Is it a bicone? can't remember. But yeah, so these type of beads here, I think I may give a gold coating to, and I might even give those a coating of the molten, but these ones will just be nail polish just to harden them. So yeah, so that's all the beads I've made, different sizes and different patterns. So, and I've got like pattern paper here, sheets of pattern paper that I'll be making beads into as well. So different thicknesses of paper, different shines on the paper and so forth. If you've got any gold foil like I have, they make fantastic beads. They're really nice. So because I said that I was going to put this all together, this bit, as I said, was only to make it a bit bigger, so I've got a bit more work to work on. But yeah, and I'm going to stick it together using my red liner tape because it's strong and it should hold them together. Let me move my keyboard out the way. Okay, for this I'm going to need my craft mat because of painting with nail polish. Excuse me one moment. I'm going to get my craft mat. Okay, this is my craft mat. Always use a craft mat. I haven't got one of the other mats that are on the market yet, where they're silicone. I haven't got one of those. I need to get one, and also need to get myself a glass mat as well, which would be a lot better. Right, and I've got already lots more strips cut up so I can make more beads. Okay, right, let's move my crochet hook out the way, pen out the way, and then I can lay my mats down. Oh, I need to move those. Those are paper beads that are not done yet. Put them on there for now. Okay, now in order to start painting them, oh, I bought this ages ago. This is a thicker crafting mat. I need to put this on my desk. Let's move those out the way, because that's for another project. Okay, just getting organised. Okay, I need to put that under there so it holds it down. Right, now I'm not organised, as you can see. I don't think any crafter is really. It's about having fun, not getting restricted with things. Right, I'm going to pull my camera down so you can see what I'm doing, because I want to say about something as well before I start. Okay. Right. Okay, as I say, these are my cocktail sticks. I bought these pack of 200 off eBay, but they came by Amazon. Amazon delivered them. Okay, I paid £1.51 for these, free postage and packaging, for 200 chef sticks. Okay, Chef's Aid, sorry. Yeah, 200 sticks they were, cocktail sticks, and this is how big they are, and they were £1.51 for 200. Okay, and what I need to do is, first of all, oh yes, before I start painting my beads, because I'm only going to do a few for this video, I got this a while ago. It's Gina B Silkworks roller bead template kit, and inside it, I forgot I bought this, and I thought, right, I must get myself a template so I can make different shaped beads, and I forgot I bought this until I was searching through all my crafting stuff. And it's a roller bead stencil kit. You can make stunning rolled beads from paper, card, foils or fabric. It's wipe clean. It includes a wipe clean flexible stencil, acrylic 3mm rolling rod and full instructions. Now let me just say, the rolling rod is acrylic. Okay, there's no, I haven't used this yet, so I don't know how successful this is. I'll have to give it a go, because my bead roller has a slot in it. So she also does paper lathe stencils, so you can make more beads doing paper lathe. So they'd be interesting to do. I bought it a while ago, as I say, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to attempt to use that. That'll be on another video to show you how I got on with making those beads. But as I say, there's a bead roller with it, and you could get that for yourself as well. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it's Gina B's Silkworks group. Okay, they're usually on Create and Craft. I don't know when they're on now though, because I know I don't really watch Create and Craft. I only switch over now and again. I'm usually more with Hobby Maker now. So yeah, so I wanted to show you that. That's another way of making your beads. Okay, let's put this together now. One smaller than the other. Let's build it up properly. What I might do is put the smallest one in the middle, or put the smallest one on the bottom, so that's on the bottom. I think that's probably the best way to work this. Okay, I'm going to stick this on now. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. That's not really in view, is it, properly? My bead mat. Oh no, it's like, it's because it's on the right hand side of me. It's a bit strange. Okay, hopefully you can see. I'm going to have to move over and move my mat over a bit. There we go. What I'm going to have to do to stop this coming up is try and put that under my mat. There we go. That holds it down a bit more. It's because the mat's not flat on the table, so it's sticking up in midair. Right, where's my end of this little station? But as I say, I have got that what's it station to do a bigger amount once I get it going, but this is just for this video. Ooh, I've nearly finished this tape now. I just want to make sure it's stuck down properly, because I don't want to start drying my beads and it starts moving. This is what I thought might be best, because it's strong tape, but I have had this in quite some what's it condition, so it may not be very successful. Still sticky, but not as sticky as it would be. I'm going to use a different roll now, I think, because this isn't very sticky anymore. It's coming to the end of the roll as well. Right, hopefully that might be enough. I don't know, or I may have to go over it with my fresh one. Right, let me get this off now, and then just peel this off. This is just an idea in case you wanted to have a go at drying some beads. Is this going to be successful? I wonder, getting the top tape off as well. you can't see this very good, can you? It's where the camera is. Right, taking these off. Oh, there you go. I have to burnish it down so it sticks, because as I said, it's not sticking. I might, yeah, I'd like to persevere. They've come this far. No, it's still not coming off. The tape still isn't coming off. Come on. Well, and watch your hair as well, because it have a tendency to drag your hair under as well. Oh, it's been a darling, this tape is. Gonna have to burnish it even more, hoping it's gonna come off. There. Right, the tape's on there, so now I can stick this on top now. Okay, right, that is my drying station done. I've put enough. I dare say I could have got 3 drying stations out of that. I'd have been a bit savvy, but it's stuck, but not very good. It has stuck. Look, it has stuck. Yeah, it has stuck. Maybe I should have put it. What's it? Yeah, look, look. That's how strong that tape is. And just make sure it's adhered down. Right, that's my drying station done. Voila. You could trim it, but I've left. You could trim this off and have it straight, but you'll lose some of it. And I had this as extra drying, so it's the way it was cut. I mean, I've got these. I mean, you could make little stations out of that, but you know, if you want extra. Right, my drying stick, which is this, is going to be for the bead. Right, what am I going to do? I said that I was going to put varnish on this one, so you'd put your bead in there. I don't know how successful this is going to be. It's right down the bottom. You know, this isn't going to be successful as I thought, because they're not meant to, slide down. And it slides all the way down. Oh no, it's not going to be successful, is it, this? Just think, no, because they're too open. So how am I going to paint this now? That was the whole point. That was the whole point. That was the whole point, that was. That was the whole point with me drawing. It's not going to be very successful, is it? I'll probably have to stick 2 in as well, just to... And then it's going to split my beads, isn't it? Yeah, they're not tight enough, are they? I was thinking, yeah, it's going to damage the bead then. You can't put double sticks in. See, what I need is a thing like that, because the moment you put in, that's the problem I've got. They're going to slide down to the bottom, so they're not going to be very dryable, are they? I need a little metal tray. I know. Just one moment. I know what I can do with those. I know what I can do with those ones. Let me see if this one's the same. I'm going to go to put it on. Yeah, they slide all the way down to the bottom. That's not successful. The holes are probably too big. Perhaps I need to close the holes more. Oh, it's not successful, is it? So I've wasted my money really, unless I get the beads. The beads probably have to be more taut than that. That isn't going to work. So all that effort of waiting for the sticks, and it's just going to slide off. So that's no good as a drying station, because if you put that in there, it sticks in the station, but the thing, hang on. Hang on a minute. I think I know. To stop them sliding down. Yeah. To stop them sliding down, I think I know what I'm going to do. But then it's going to... No, I know what I'm going... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick some of this tape on, not take the backing off, to stop the beads from sliding down, and see if that works. Let me just try that and see if that works. Just need a little bit of tape to stop them sliding down. Let me see if that works. Taking a bit of tape to stop the beads sliding down. So they only go to one point. Just see if that helps. Come on. Is it going to stick on the wood though? Come on, please. Stick on the wood. It's not long enough. Okay, so I need to stick a double piece round it then, don't I? That's not enough, obviously. Yeah, the stuff isn't sticking to the wood. So, don't use that then. Don't use that then. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, the backings come off it. So that's not very good, is it? It is on there. Now, let me find... Right. It is on there. The backings come off. I didn't... Yay! There. It's worked. It's worked. As long as that doesn't stick to the bead. Oh dear, no, it's sliding down. It has worked, but I'm going to have to put a thick... That has worked. I'm going to have to put a thicker piece. Put a thicker piece on the thing. Let me see if I can put that on top. Stick that to that. Roll it round a bit. Because that's all it is. Oh. No, it's not holding. You know, this isn't going to be successful then. Okay. No, because the tape's coming off. Right. That isn't any good then. But, yeah. No. Don't use this. Don't use this to stick on your beads. That isn't going to work. What I'm going to have to do is use some other tape. Let me see if this stuff or Meloke tack tape works. That needs to be cut off. Let me have a look. See if I can solve this issue. no, forget that. I've got some what's it tape here, low tack tape, right, low tack tape. Let me see if this will solve the issue, because obviously if you can get this on, this is what I would suggest then, because your beads are going to go straight through otherwise. This is what I suggest putting on to use sticks to dry them. Okay, and you can tear it off because it's only paper like. Right, now that's on there. Okay, that's stuck to there. Now let's see if this is better. Make sure you've adhered that to that stick properly so it doesn't start winding off. Right, let's see. Yay! Look, it's worked. So that is what you need to do. It's coming undone now. Why is nothing ever simple? I suppose what you could do is get a bit of glue and hold the paper down so it becomes. Where's my glue? Oh, no, I've lost that now. No, I haven't. Just one moment. I haven't lost it. My glue. My glue. To stick it on. So it stays on. Okay, so it stays on. Because I hope this hasn't all clogged up again. Why is this? Is kind of defeating the object, isn't it? Right, that needs gluing on. That should stick. If I'd have known this before I put this video on, I could have done all this and then described it. Right, I'm only going for this purpose of this video, then, because it's going to run into a long video, I'm sticking that down. Right, let that dry. So that seals my tape. Okay, that seals my tape. Okay, as you can see, I've put that on. Right, next stick. Prepare the stick. Okay, because otherwise it's gone to I don't know what the other's gonna do though. The thicker beads. Right, stick that on. This is for the thin beads. Come on, stick down. This is low tack sticky tape I'm using here. It's just to stop, and it's not sticking now. It's just to stop the beads from coming off. What I'm going to have to do is get my beading tray out and see if that's any better, and then come back and show you on a video. My clay bead dryer. See if that would be better. is this going to be? Is this going to be successful for me drawing the thicker beads? Right, this is a thicker bead. Yes, that's all right for that as well. See, I'm having to stick this on to stop it sliding down as it's drying, so that'll go on there. But will it be okay for the other bead, which is, let me see, so those two have worked okay. Is it gonna, I'm gonna have to tighten the holes up, I think. Is it going to, yeah, that's all right on that as well, look. So that has helped stop the bead sliding all the way down. So I recommend, if you're doing this way of drying your beads when making paper beads, then stick some non-sticky tape, but put the end with some PVA glue to seal the end off to stop it. That's the only way I'm going to try with this one. I've got a clay bead roller, but I'm not sure if these sticks are long enough to fit on the thing. In that case, then I may have to get some skewers. I've got two of some kebabs we had. These might be better for that idea at drying the beads. It's only somewhere to dry your beads. I've got a polymer clay roller that you put in the oven, so this may be better at drying them flat then, but I'll come back and show you that also. But yeah, just to get my beads, what's it, right, I'm sliding down, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm gonna do today. That's all I'm gonna do today. Just wanted to show you that. But as I say, for some reason this doesn't stop your what's it drying out. I did try putting a pin in. I've got to find some pins that don't rust, because the pin I put in that bottle, the pin I put in this bottle to stop the glue from drying in the nozzle, well, it went rusty, the pin did. So I've got to try and find some pins so that my pins don't go rusty in the bottle of glue. So right, so now I've done that, okay, and I've tackled that issue of the beads sliding down for this drying system. I'm going to now leave that now. Don't do any more because you don't want to see me keep doing this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, can you see that? I am going to start painting my beads. Now, I want a metal paint on that one. I am going to do this colour. And now this colour has molten metal, but this is, if I can still read it, Gold Rush. This is Gold Rush. Let's shake the bottle up and down. Okay, this is Gold Rush, because it's a good idea to shake your nail varnishes up and down if you haven't used them for a while. I hope this is, yeah, okay. And I'm going to attempt to paint this now. I'm going to do this black bead. Let's put this on. It's a bit smelly, so you may want to put a mask on. Just go round. See, it helps them being on a cocktail stick because you can, as you go, don't put a thick coat on, only put a thin coat on to begin with. Then what you can do is, when that's dried, put another coat on. Depends whether or not you want the some of the black to show through, I suppose. I've never done this before, so but as I say, it is a bit smelly, so you may want, just make sure you've got some ventilation and wearing a mask. I'm not wearing a mask. I should be wearing a mask, and I should be wearing gloves as well, because if I'm going to do a lot of this, then I'm going to need to do to what's it, aren't I? I'm going to need to wear a mask. I'm going to be doing a lot of this because it's quite what's the word, smelly. See, is that all on? Right, you can't see that where I'm looking, but try not to get it all globby in one place. You can always paint another coat on, but you can't take it away. So I think that's it for now. Let that dry. See, that's my bead. I need to come back and put another coat on her, or I might not, and I might just put a top coat on it. But I think I've done an even coat there. So that's made that black bead. See, still, so you can see some of the black cardboard still, but leave that to dry. So that's one bead done. Can always put another coat on it and leave that in my little drying station to dry. Okay, so that needs to dry first before you put another coat. Now for this one, I'm going to try and put I'm just thinking, because it's got that pattern in it and it looks quite interesting, I'm just going to varnish that. I think I could put this on it, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to put some polish on that. I'm going to use my 60-minute Super Shine, 60 seconds Super Shine. I'm just going to coat that with this. I'm not going to do any effects on that. See, this brush is a bit there's not much. Right, this one, just, I don't know how well this is going to coat, because, well, and I hope it's not going to turn my beads yellow. Need to get that brush coated what's left really. Now I've tried putting some on. Oh dear. As I say, you need some ventilation in here. If you're painting these all day. See, may have to use a different one actually. Oops. Because there's not much left in that bottle. So you just paint that on. Paint one coat on and then paint another coat on. Once the first one's been allowed to dry, don't forget these beads. It's paper, see, so they've, you know. Right, now, oh dear, keep going out of view, sorry folks. I think it goes grainy, this video. You can't really see that, can you? Can you see I've put the stuff on? It's glistening a bit. Right, now I've painted that on there. I've got to allow that to dry, and then later I'll come back and put another coat on those two beads, and that's basically all it is. It's basically all there is to it. And just leave them to dry and come back and put another coat on later. And when they're dry, I'll show them to you. But I think they'll need about 2 or 3 coats, depending on if you want the colour, the other colour to show through. That might make something interesting. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.